く術もないあるはずのぬくもりが突然に気が下がって凍る胸聞こえることも立ち上がれと立ち向かえとあなたは言うのか砕けた夢が刺さる痛みにあえぎながら光の刃を鬼にして戦い続けるだけ裂かれた傷が流す真っ赤なマグマのような光を刃に今かけて戦い続けるだけきらめく刃に刻む奇跡
Alright, welcome. Just the other day I finished Trails in the Sky Cold Steel 1, and we're going to start working our way through Cold Steel 2. I won't go into everything that happened in Cold Steel 1 because there is just too much to go over. If you want to see what happened there, you can watch through my playthroughs of that. If you can't find them on Twitch because they can't hold them for any more than 2 weeks, you can find them over on my YouTube channel. They're all in a playlist, all easily ready to watch, though some of them may be rather short because I had OBS problems where some of them may be very, very long. Right, so what I will go over is just the last bit of what happened in Cold Steel 1. We had found out that our fellow class member Crow was actually C, and he assassinated Gilead Osborne. Afterwards, the Noble Alliance showed off their new military unit, the Panzer Soldats, which are basically, if you've seen Gundam or Code Geass or anything that uses big mechs, it's basically a mobile suit. It's a big walking humanized robot that a human can get inside of and control. Based off of the Divine Knights of the past, which are the things that Reen, as he just found one, and Crow, who has been using one for the past 3 years, currently use. The Divine Knights are also much superior to the Panzer Soldats, as long as they have a competent pilot and the right gear for that pilot to use as a weapon and such. We tried to fight Crow and convince him to stop doing what he was doing. We beat him, but as I said, he had been training with it for 3 years, and we have been using ours for a couple of minutes. So he handedly kicked our ass, whereupon Celine commanded Valmar, the Ashen Knight, the name of the Divine Knight that we are inside of, to take us as far away from this place as we can get while still being in Erebonia. And that's where the game left off, where Reen wanted to go back and fight, but other people knew better that he should not, because he would not be able to stand up to what he was fighting against at the moment. Now, with all that out of the way, I would very much like to thank Rinvelt from the Falcom Discord. He's a pretty cool guy over there, or girl, or person, whatever they are. Bad habit of mine to just go with he, they gave me a clear save that I could start a New Game Plus on, because there are some things in this game that you can only get on a New Game Plus save, and I want to show those off. There's a whole new dungeon you can only do on a New Game Plus, and there's a couple books that go into some of the more interesting behind-the-scenes stuff called the Black Records, the Black Codex, or something like that, and you can only get those on a New Game Plus run. I will not be carrying over his save data, his journals, his money, or anything like that. The only thing I will be carrying over that I get from his save data are the costumes and the costumes. So that's it. Now, with all that out of the way, let's get into it. I will also apologize for the loud music. There's nothing I can really do about that until I actually get into the game. I can try, though. But I'm probably going to have to do that again once I load my game and get in there. So I'll probably be quiet until I can actually do things. So no, not max bonding points, not 3000 mirror. I only want the bathing clothes, the academy swimsuits, and the stage outfits. I do not want the notebook data, the items, the mirror, sepif, max quartz level, slots level, character levels, link, and overdrives. I will once again be playing on normal, and I would like to carry over my Cold Steel 1 data. If I had finished the game on a higher level, I would have got more sepif, if I had finished Cold Steel on between level 70 to 79, I would have got 300 sepif of all colors, attack 1, Zerum powder, and soul blur. If I had finished at level 80 or higher, I would have got 500 of each sepif, attack 1, soul blur, saintly force, and serum powder. But, you know, I didn't decide I wanted to grind out that much, so I didn't get that. And if you finish on A0, you get that. If you finish at A1, you get the silver emblem. Is it A1 or less, or just A1? Yeah, just A1.
I was bewildered. I was impatient. I felt overwhelming disappointment with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Well, you sound like a good guy to have around when the going gets tough.
But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger.
But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment. The time I spent with my classmates was something that, in so many ways, changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come. But all it took was a single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
Go finish your speech in hell.
That bullet sparked a fire which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant. There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I'd come to treasure.
Resound, resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The crow armbrest you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
Back then, I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
Right, sorry about that. Just had to clear something up. I sent a message to some other people that I meant to send to my brother.
Where am I? How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not. So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're going to need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. Month 11, day 29, Monday.
Ashen Awakener? What are you talking about? Wait.
What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Celine.
You're a chosen one. Chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves. And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now. But he's not the only divine knight that's active. The noble faction has one under their control too. That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Crows.
Why? Why did it come to this? Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
Yeah, it ain't doing shit.
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it! This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance. I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Right. Runes of Time selected. Yep, my new game items.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere.
Still got the dead spots.
I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
There they are. Right. Augment. Force. Attack 1. Now everything has levels like in second chapter. Equips the Kazakiri Kai. Go through all of these, all the same stuff we knew from the previous game. to go into system options. I want to change that to the quest notebook. Minimap fixed, voice acting setting Cherie. There we go. A new thing that this game adds, which is very, very well received, in my opinion anyway, was this. More than one attack per... Right, enough of that.
Let's get him. My turn.
Got all my arts. It's got Firebolt. Oh, I have 5 battle scopes, so I'll use one of those. An arthropod monster with a hard shell that needles. The needle attached to its tail is deadly but not venomous.
Let's move. Here I go. There. My turn. Okay, it's safe for now.
You gain much less CP per enemy kill now, which is probably a good thing because that was a rather broken ability. Oh, he's pissy at Celine. You can now view the Monster Guide. The Monster Guide automatically records information on monsters you've fought, serving as a valuable reference. Information is recorded gradually. Unlocking all of a monster's specifics will require you to keep attacking it or use certain arts, items, and crafts. You can now view the active voice recorder. The active voice recorder lists the last 50 active voice lines heard, allowing you to reread them or listen to them again.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out. If I keep going this way, I should be able to get out of the camp.
Excuse me. You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you? Hey, say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
Forget it. Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself.
So be grateful, you fucking spoiled brat.
And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you, so I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened?
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
So let's give it the old scanny scan.
Yeah.
Rolling Stone. A rock monster formed from closely gathered minerals. Sometimes rolls down cliffs and attacks climbers.
My turn.
Firebolt.
This activate. Huh. Here I go.
Firebolt.
Activate. Yeah.
Ugh. And then it killed itself.
Safe for now.
An orbment charging station. What is it doing here? Orbment charging stations like this are found in particularly dangerous areas. Inspecting it by pressing X button and choosing rest will allow you to recover EP and HP, but not CP. Right.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
There's a chest. With a tear in it. Reen can now use the S-Craft Azure Flame Slash.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move.
Alright, Gale got an upgrade in this game. It's no longer targeted, but you can just aim it. Very good.
Yeah.
An avian monster that makes its nest in high mountains freezes prey with its breath to take it to its nest. Skygazer.
Let's move. Second form. Gale. My turn. Let's move.
Oof.
Let's move.
Yeah, I got rid of one of them.
Let's move. Let's move.
Critical hit!
Okay, it's safe for now.
And 2,000 experience. Nice. But also, that month for being inactive, past that, what have you, also explains why I finished the game at level 69. I start this one at level 40.
Hey. Hey. Enemies in sight.
Let's move.
Alright, I want to save the last one for later. Stealth Frog, a frog monster that uses giant dead leaves as a camouflage to conceal itself.
Let's move. Second form. Gale. Let's move. Too slow. Let's move. I need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
Tira bomb.
Enemies in.
Here I go.
0 odds.
Huh. Let's move.
Arc or slash.
Here I go.
Arc slash. Uh-oh. Gonna have to heal.
My turn. Sit. My turn. Sit. I need to hurry and find the others.
Level wouldn't hurt as well.
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question, but better late than never, I guess. Just what are you anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat. Because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I? I'm what you'd call a familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in fulfilling their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story, now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
And then, of course, that goes on to explain what Emma is, as Celine was Emma's familiar.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch, yes. My job's more to keep an eye on her, though.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
So what's up this way that clearly leads to nothing?
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
My turn.
Gale.
Second form. Gale. Let's move.
Gale.
Second form. Gale. Need to make up for lost time.
Ooh, 2 times experience. Just off a level. Lame. Roly-poly monsters.
Enemies in sight.
My turn. Huh. Here I go. This. Yeah. Let's move. Here I go. Burn
Flame.
to ash.
Impact.
Fall. I need to hurry and find the others.
That should get me a level.
I need to get my strength back.
I do. Proxy puppet. Puppeter proxy.
Enemies in sight.
Here I go. Second form, Gale! Let's move. Second form, Gale!
That'll do.
I need to hurry and find the others.
I hope everyone at the Academy's safe and sound. Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen, and Prince Oliver, too.
My turn.
Let's firebolt.
Here I go. Let's move. My turn. Let's move. My. I need to hurry and find the others.
I need to take a deep breath and keep calm.
Get out of my way. My turn. Second form. My turn. Second. I need to hurry and find the others.
Excuse me. Rest. There's a boss coming up. Wait. Right, save. Slot 1. Saving system data. There we go.
Could it be?
I knew it! I've been here before. Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
How convenient.
Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
What was that? It feels like it's
It couldn't be.
Magic Knight or Theme. Now these aren't like the Divine Knights.
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
It kind of should. You know, unless of course it's blocking your only way out, in which case then you've got no choice.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
Bring it up! Here I go!
Last battle scope, so I gotta buy some more of them when I get to a city or village or town. Magic Knight or Theme, a magic golem from the Dark Ages that awoke from some unknown cause, possesses great power. I'll say.
My turn.
Motivate.
Let's do this. My turn.
Arc slash.
Here I go. Let's move. Here I go. Here I go.
Missed me.
Too slow. My turn. Sit. My turn. Sit.
Not the most entertaining fight.
Let's move. Here I go. My turn.
Starting to build up a good chunk of CP.
Here I go. My turn. Gather on my blade. Strike!
There we go.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it. We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
I know, Celine.
Celine! I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Emma!
Not today, buddy!
Wonder if you can remember who that voice belonged to.
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
It's Toval, Elise, and Princess Alphine.
Whew. Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Toval. And...
Reen, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're alright. But how did you know I was here? As my consciousness began to fade,
I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
Reens was Alisa Ranford, Laura Estacid and Elliot Craig, Macias Regnance, Emma Milstein, Fee Clossel and Eustace Alba-Rea, Gaius Warzol and Milliam Orion, Claire Reedvelt, Toval Randanua, Sarah Balestein, Angelica Rugner, Toa Herschel, George Nome, Elise Waza, Alpha Neresa Enor, Olivert, Victor and Sharon, Celine and Valamar, Crew Armbrust, Vita Clotilde, Duval and Blue Blanc, Leonidas and Zeno, McBurn, Otina Orion, Lecter Arundel, Rufus Alborea, Duke Cayenne, and the person behind him would be Gilead Osborne. Trails of Cold Steel 2. Month 11, day 30th, Tuesday. Now my cat wants food, so I'm gonna go handle that before he gets really fussy with me. Sorry about that, just also had to clean up after him a bit. Right.
Where am I now? Celine. This looks just like my room.
Maybe that's because it is.
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. The memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Elise Swaza.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back. And thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Alfin Rese Ano. Or Rice.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please.
Tovel Radono. Or
Well, I'm just glad you're
Randomneo.
up.
I don't know.
How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Dad!
Hello, Rean.
Ah, that's good. The mother didn't have a voice in the Vita version. At least not to my memory.
It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind. But first and foremost is getting you something to eat.
I don't think the
We
father
can discuss what to do from
had
here
one
on out
either.
after that.
His father is named Teo or Teo Swaza. I don't know what the mother's name is. I can't remember. I don't think it was ever actually stated. Lady Lucia Swaza. Oh, there you go, it was stated. Baron Teo Swaza. Yeah. And I thought Liberal was like 2 years ago. But either way, Oliver, you don't have to worry about Oliver. He's plenty strong enough to handle things on his own by this point. That's good to hear. We've got a link of some kind, very descriptive. Right, now for the next prologue, The Depths of Despair. Now for the next little while, Ymir is basically this game's version of Trista. For the time being, it's our home. Ymir's town map can now be accessed by pressing the square button. The town map allows you to confirm the present location of both important characters and objectives. See? Alright. Is there anything in the... Yes, there's a couple things in this was a mansion. So I may as well get out of the way whilst I'm here. Hello, mother. She's a good mother. Let's go talk to Dad. In his office. It leads into his bedroom. Well, they have 2 beds. They don't sleep in the same bed. That might say something. Though I suppose there's nothing in the middle stopping them from pushing them together. Alright, so that's seen mother and father. Let's go into the town proper. Now, so... Right, like... So... Ymir Valley 1, I don't want Ymir Valley 1. Can I do the special minigame yet? No. Okay. So let's go into the Valley Echo Tavern. Fluffy pancakes.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
No shit. How would you have?
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were. I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look, and sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do. Partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay. Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Blue Blanc, Vita.
Ouroboros? That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days, it can drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
You can now view Characters tab in your notebook. Naturally, this section allows you to view details on various people you meet throughout the story. As you view specific events and get to know someone on a more personal level, the information you learn will be added to their section of the notebook. Right. So the Phoenix Wings is where I'm going to go to last. I want to go to the store over here. Camilla. Shop by the Gambler Jack Volume Chapter 1, Issue number 1, Exchange. Sure. I want to buy many a battle scope. Right, so I can't buy anything. There we go. Now head up to the north. There are fights you can have up here. But primarily I just want to talk to the sword friend. Fishing book. Feather rod. Ground bait. Annabelle takes the place of Kenneth for until we find him in this game. And this little stream here takes the place of the pond in Trista that you can use. You can catch anything here, I believe. At least anything you've already caught.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
Blind. Fighter badge. First time catch, bonus 10p. First time bonus 25. Chitinous shell. One chitinous shell. Ooh, another new one.
Not what I had in mind.
55. Last chance. So I've got 3 out of 24. But I have 100 points, so I'm going to get the fighter's badge. Why not? I'll equip it onto you. Bye-bye, Annabelle. So I have to go to the Phoenix Wing Inn, the Foot Bath, and the Ymir Chapel.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Reen! You're looking rather well today.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are also soothing. To say nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here. I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they? I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however. Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well... I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry.
She has a lot of hair.
Royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and we had a fight on the morning it all happened.
Of course you did.
I was planning to make up with him that evening, but
I'm sure he won't hold that against you. You'll be able to make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too. In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you. I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age. But that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know. You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Why?
Why would you want him to be your brother? Stop trying to push those relationships. Just say you want him to be your lover. Also, the little foot bath. You can use it later on in the game to increase your CP.
Oh, here you are, Elise. Wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse? That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you! She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really, and, sorry.
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did, and at least didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Character notebook updated. Still can't do that. Alright, so... Ooh, there we go. Let's talk to this person. Mr. Chef. Chefy boy. Head Chef Werner. Yeah. Not a fan of vegetable juice. Unless, you know, it's like as a bit of something drizzled over meat or something like that. In which case, then it's pretty good. Recipe book! Receive the recipe for sote onigiri and crossroad sock and 3 assorted grains. You can now view the recipe tab in your notebook. In this tab, you can use the recipes and ingredients you have to make food items. Some recipes are received directly from people, while others are obtained by using certain items.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Grilled onigiri. Right, and now... Oops. They changed the button that the turbo was on from L2, or left bumper, I believe it is, to R3, which is pushing down the right analog stick. Sorry, I mixed those up. Right bumper, or R2, and L3, or left analog stick. Oh, that's the girls' bath. There's the men's. Entering the bath will cause the main story to advance. Go inside.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here. Still, what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. That was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time.
Of course he was. That's what you get for thinking you can fight someone who's clearly shown he knows how to use that divine knight to a level you just haven't had the chance to get to. You should know better than this, Reen.
Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground. Maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind. There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valimar. none of this is their fault. This is all on me. Because of that, I've lost everything.
I don't think water works that way. I don't think we'd be able to see the reflection of what's behind him. Or the wavy sort of part of his body that's going behind his shoulder that we can see.
I finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Reen? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here, so I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please, we're siblings. There's no need to feel so self-conscious. And you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Stop trying to push this. It's never gonna happen.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control and scared you 8 years ago. It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training. It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I, and I alone, could be saved.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return. On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me. Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most.
All you do is return that kindness.
None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would, if I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin with.
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same. So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you, so why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you? Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
They were smiling. They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move forward together as a class again. Just like we did before. Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time. I believe in all of them, and if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates, and more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward, I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Reen.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life. I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know. And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well. Your Highness?
And you've brought Celine, too.
Hope you don't mind us barging in.
Celine has a really long tail.
I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Reen? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting?
Were you listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike? But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach. I'm so jealous.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Reen. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well? This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our bond as honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please! I'm sorry, okay?
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you.
Huh?
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. Shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to... I really don't get you sometimes.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
What was that? That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
I had a feeling Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off, but the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
It's coming for you. I don't. Tobal and Elise joined my party. You can now customize the battle order of party members. About recovery items and foods. Recovery items such as tier bombs and EP charges can be purchased from shops. However, it is much more economical to recover HP and EP by cooking food using whatever ingredients you have on hand. Your home-cooked meals also happen to provide a variety of special effects that standard healing items do not. Right. So let's bathing suit, Saint Astaria's uniform, and she is a Vogue slash rod bathing clothes. Oh, good, he's got Analyze, so he can handle that for me when/if I need it. The search is on! Seems Blue Blanc tried to do something in that little drama CD that you can find on the Cold Steel website. You can now use combat links. I know how to set them up.
I'm up.
Spear break. Actually, first let's do a battle scope.
Here you go.
A monster that appears in places where it snows. Its surface is so cold that just touching it can burn. Nyx Cryon.
Let's move.
Gale. No, yeah, Gale.
Second form. Gale.
Right.
Heals 60%, cures ailment, stats down. Swallowtail. So it's like Arc Slash.
I'm up. Try this. Fire. Well, that's that.
Torval is level 47. Elise is level 37. About combat links. Combat links are an integral part of the battle system. By strengthening party members' bonds with one another, they can use powerful link abilities such as cover and finishing blow. In addition, later in the story, the ability to use stronger link attacks will become available. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantages, so there's no reason not to keep party members linked at all times. About weapon types and unbalancing. Link attacks can only occur when the enemy is unbalanced, the success rate of which is decided by the weapon type used to deal the damage. Mollusk monsters are more easily unbalanced by range slash damage, and crustaceans by Elise's frost damage. Other types include Pierce, strong versus flying enemies, and Strike, strong versus rock type enemies. Damage types vary by characters. About critical damage and unbalancing. Attacks taken on turns with a critical bonus have a 100% chance of unbalancing an enemy, regardless of the damage type dealt. Taking advantage of this at the right time will be key to victory. Finally, Torval's unique accessory, Quick Caliber, allows him to use arts more quickly than any other character. Making good use of this will allow him to deal immense damage to enemies in a short period of time. An item for customizing an augment made by Torval.
Are you alright, Elise?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Just warms your heart, doesn't it?
If you say so.
Let's get him! I'm up!
I can do this!
Snow feline. A subspecies of a flying feline that lives in cold regions. It might look cute, but its legs are deadly. They look pretty deadly.
My turn. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance.
I'll back you up!
Looks a bit different from the previous game's version.
Sure thing.
Oh.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Oh, what a splendid chest!
Lighter. Prevents freeze. Well, if I ever don't get an advantage, it'll be handy.
Please.
Sure thing.
The advantage is ours.
Ready to go.
Frozen fungus, a monster formed from countless spores that look like ice crystals. Freezes prey with cold air. Critical.
Got you. Let's move. Sit.
Sure thing.
My turn. Now's our chance.
Please.
I'm up.
Let's move. Okay, it's safe for now.
Almost got a level.
I'm up.
Snow wisps.
Here you go.
A small snow sprite-like monster freezes those who draw near and supports others with healing arts.
Please, allow me. There.
Let's move. Second form. Gale!
Sure thing. That's that.
Level to Elise and Irene.
I did it!
Every little
My turn. Sit!
I can do this.
Sure thing.
Here I go.
Frostbiter.
Yeah!
A mollusk monster covered by densely packed ice it tackles can easily freeze foes. Dizzying blow.
Please, allow me. There.
My turn. Second form. Gale!
Well, whichever one of you didn't die is about to die.
That was great, Elise.
Thank you so so much. Oh, a dead end? We should cross the bridge we just passed.
Chest, I wonder what... Let's get ready to go. Try this. Fire!
Here I go. Second
Gale.
Gale! Now! Come on, Elise!
Rush! It skips now. Doesn't just speed it up.
That was great, Elise.
Thank you so much. Oh, what a splendid chest.
Right.
Battle
let's get
chest.
started.
Please, allow me.
Fragrant garden. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Assume your stance. Fragrant garden!
I'm up.
Rebelling storm.
This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
It's a bit overkill for 2 enemies, one of which was almost, of 3 enemies, 2 of which were almost dead, but
That's that.
hey, what are you gonna do? Reen's just off level up.
Every
And in that chest was a Zerum powder.
My turn.
we must
My turn. Second form. Gale!
Ready to go.
please allow me.
Sure thing.
Let's move. That's that.
Really should have just used arts, it probably would have done the trick, but hey. 42! 43 even! I can remember numbers. You material 3.
I can do this.
I'm up.
Here I
So
go.
swapping characters does not cause them to stop moving in this game. They seem to have fixed that. That is unfortunate.
The wind seems to be picking up.
We should hurry before the sun begins to set.
Please allow
Ready to
me.
go.
My turn.
The advantage is
Here I go.
Sure thing.
right.
Ready to go. You're off back.
Here I go.
I can do this.
Sure thing. You're off back. You nailed it, Reen.
Thanks. That was all you.
It's getting kinda hot in my room.
We shall be your.
Here I go. Second form. Gale!
Please allow me. Activate.
Ready to go. Here you go.
Yeah, open my door.
Here I go.
Please.
Ready to go.
Right.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Right. My turn.
Arc slash.
I can do this. There.
Sure thing. Try this. Fire! Sure thing.
Right.
Here I go.
Sure thing.
Here I go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I should really fight these properly so I get proper
chest. I wonder
bonuses.
what's inside.
Poison. Oh.
It sounded close.
Let's get yourselves ready.
50 of each sepith. Rest, and then we save, because as one would expect, a boss is about to be coming up. Bye. I just got a message. Alright, Elise is my main healer this time. Motivation.
Alright, let's do this! Leave it to me!
I can do this!
Holy Scroll. But I don't really need it, so... she can... battle scope this one.
There.
100... so it takes base damage from everything. It's very low chance of being delayed. Oh, pretty much anything. Magic golem from the Dark Ages that awoke from some unknown cause. So
Ready to go. Here you go.
just heal the damage I dealt to it.
Please, allow me.
Luminous Ray.
Activate.
Ready to go. Just activate.
There.
My turn.
Let's motivate again. Oof.
Ready to go.
Let's just go up and auto attack.
They're off balance. Got you.
Right. There.
Here I go. Sit. Now's our chance. Gotcha.
I'm up.
Right.
Now we'll holy score these two.
Oh, goddess. Grant us a healing ray.
This. My turn. Huh.
Sure thing.
Power game. Ugh.
My turn. Ha! Now's our chance. Now's our chance.
Leave it to me. Sure thing. They're off balance.
Please, allow me.
My turn. All right.
Ready to go. Try this. Fire!
I can do this. Oh, God.
Cheers.
Let's move.
Sure thing.
Please, allow me.
Thanks. Let's move. All right.
Sure thing.
Please, allow me.
Ready to go.
My turn.
Ha! Ready to go.
Right. Oh, God.
Thanks. My turn.
Now! Gotcha. Sure thing.
Here I go.
Right.
There!
There.
Gather on my blade.
Sure. Flame slash.
Time to stop holding back. This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
There we go. That's the sticky wicket.
Sorry, that's it for you.
Every little improvement.
That's not the end of it. It wouldn't be that easy now, would it?
Heed my call. Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
What's that sound?
Am I seeing things?
Are you, Toby? And most of the time, Celine goes in with him. I think there's only one situation where she doesn't.
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy at least. Try and actually win this time, got it?
Not a problem. I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of us.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds. Caution is advised.
Noted.
So this is the Ashen Knight? I heard about it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Tristan. Wow, this is something else.
Are you really moving that, Reed?
Elise, Topal, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that. Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time, too. That's fine by me. Okay, here goes!
All right. You ready?
So, let's try the head. So when it's not attacking, it's the head. Alright, let's try the body. Nope. Then let's try the arms, because it's rarely the same place twice. Ooh, that hit me hard.
Let's go! Destructive impact!
That's it. Just a little more. You're not out yet. Keep going.
You saw to do it. Oops.
He did it!
Thank goodness.
Woo! We win.
think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
That fight didn't take 5 minutes.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Reen. Not half bad. Not that it means you're ready to take on the Azure Awakener. That's a ways away.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Her voice slightly changed.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle. I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
I think I know the voice of Valamar too.
I hope I don't let you down.
But I can't place it.
Think about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be. Well, it doesn't matter how it happened. The fact is, we're now fighting alongside one another as both allies and friends. So don't worry. I'll do everything I can to become strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to even win against Crow.
I shall await that day.
Reen!
Hey there. You did great, champ.
You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
I'm a little tired, but that's all. I probably wouldn't have gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before, all damage taken by a Divine Knight is passed on to its Awakener.
I think Celine has the same voice actor as Claire.
So take that as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Well,
Or at least those ones sound very similar to Claire.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better. If I want to reunite with the others, I need to keep moving forward. Sorry, I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm plenty used to it.
Ha ha! Funny.
I'd like nothing more than for you to be reunited with your classmates.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
There we go, that sounded like a proper voice.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
And here she comes.
That can't be.
Oh,
Hello.
not now. Rianos!
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Why can't Grianos speak?
Hello there, darling. Miss me? It's so lovely to see you again, Reen.
Oh, so is it just me, or does the bird's head look kinda derpy?
Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising. Still, you've got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh so amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
What's an Anguis?
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
Vita Clotilde.
It's nice to see you again too, Celine. And while I know of them, I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Reen's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see. We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well. If we're being objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? What happened to everyone at the Academy?
I'm sure they're fine, Reen.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
That didn't sound good.
That sounded like gunfire.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alberea are here. I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Jaegers? And you...
Her Highness?
Damn it.
I can assure you that I have nothing to do with what's happening over there.
Not that you're not taking advantage of it.
I think you're going to want to hurry, though. Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
Well, she could easily stop it. She's not going to.
How dare she act like this is all some game?
Let it go, Celine. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
And this leads back up to the starting area that we came from.
I wonder which Jaeger Corps we're dealing with here.
I really hope everyone's all right.
Let's just hurry.
Sorry, just trying to reach something away from my computer. My headphones got pulled off a little bit. Yep. Weissman certainly was certainly able to do it. The former second Anguis, I believe. No, not second, third Anguis. Weissman was the third, the professor.
I can hear more.
Why does this have to be happening?
Because
It might
Duke
just be
Alberea
warning
is an
shots.
asshole.
Try and stay calm.
Are we going to make it in time? Heavens!
Your Highness, please hurry back inside the mansion and hide. Whatever may come to pass, we won't allow them to touch you.
But...
There you are.
We are the Northern Jaegers, and we've entered a contract with the Kreutzen province. By the order of its lord, Duke Alberea, we are here to take you into protective custody, Your Highness.
No. Auntie Lucia?
Out of the way, woman.
I ask you to leave this village at once. The Schwarzer family has historical connections with the Imperial family. So as long as I live, you will not lay a hand on Her Highness.
You got guts, if nothing else. But I'm not going to repeat myself again. Our orders are that the lives of all other than Princess Alphen are of no consequence. Am I making myself clear?
But please don't!
Don't you dare lay a hand on them!
Don't try to... just kill them.
Uncle Teo!
Darling.
I am the Baron of Ymir, Teo Schwarzer, and I will serve as your opponent. Begin!
Not all talk, I see.
The art of swordsmanship has been passed down in the Schwarzer family for generations. I couldn't hope to compare to Master Kafai or Lord Osei, but I dedicate myself to honing my skills all the same.
Clearly you're not the type of noble who sits idly by and hires men to fight his battles for him.
Like, say, Duke Alberea.
I wonder how much use your sword will have if we try this.
I'm sorry, Mr. Baron.
You cowards! Have you no shame?
All that matters to we Jaegers is fulfilling our contract by any means necessary. Fail to
That
cooperate,
voice.
and you know what happens next.
And that's just an even bigger dick move.
It sounded like a machine gun.
There's fire everywhere.
Damn it. Looks like we're up against some pretty high-ranking Jaegers here.
Your Highness! Father, no!
That was not a good move on their part. You pissed someone off.
He's a monster.
Reen! Reen, don't! Don't lose yourself to anger! That will only lead to a repeat of what happened 8 years ago!
Elise.
He's still breathing. Your father's alive, Reen. Hang in there. I'll do first aid right away.
Lady Schwarzer is just fine too. She was knocked unconscious, but I don't see any injuries. Auntie Lucia, stay with us! Oh, thank goodness. Are you back to normal? Reen, speak to me. Are you alright?
Sorry, Elise. I lost control of myself again.
It's alright. It's alright. You came back to me in the end. And that's all that matters.
Please, I'm sorry. I really am.
Auntie Lucia! Are you alright, Auntie Lucia?
Your Highness, you're unharmed.
Yes, I'm fine. And it's all because of you and your family. I can't even begin to thank you enough.
Your Highness, there's no need to cry. You have the face of an angel. Please don't spoil it with tears.
Well, I'm glad she's in no mortal danger. Toval, what about Father?
I've given him some first aid, but he was injured pretty severely. We should get him to somewhere he can receive proper treatment as soon as possible.
No.
Dad.
Honestly, some people have no patience.
Vita, you...
What do you want with us this time?
I had some concerns about how things were over here, so I decided to come and have a look. Duke Albarea's really gone and done it this time. It's obvious that he really wants to get ahead of Duke Cayenne, but this isn't the most prudent way to do it.
You act like he's not one of your allies.
Now, there's no need to take your anger out on me.
There is a bit.
I can't undo what's already happened, but if it will help, I can at least clear up his mess for you.
What?
It's time to sleep, my children. Fall into a loving oblivion, cradled in your merciful mother's arms.
A lullaby?
No. This is...
You will descend the mountain as you are, and you will report to Duke Albarea that you found nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, Mother. We will.
Oh my.
Unbelievable. So this is what you witches are capable of, is it?
It's the least I could do after all the trouble you've been through. Duke Albarea is unlikely to doubt what they tell him, so this village shouldn't be targeted again for a while. Although, I'm guessing a gesture like this pales in comparison to what I would have to do to earn your forgiveness.
Misty, are you...
Don't be taken in by her sweet talk! She doesn't do things like this out of kindness!
She doesn't.
Targets in sight.
There we go.
What?
Elise! Your Highness!
Shit! Was she here the whole time?
Now that was silly of you, wasn't it? You should never take your eyes off the princess you're meant to be protecting. As far as knights go, I'm afraid you failed spectacularly in nearly every regard.
Please, let me go! Targets apprehended successfully. Targets identified as Objective 1 and Objective 2. Mission complete.
Who are you? And what do you want? And why does that thing you're on look just like Eric Getlum?
It really does. I take it you being with her means you're an enforcer or something?
I don't comprehend your question.
She's not with Ouroboros, actually. She's a behind-the-scenes helper of sorts who was donated to the Noble Alliance by an anonymous benefactor. Think of her as yet another ally of the Alliances, much like ourselves, Zephyr, and the Imperial Liberation Front.
Couldn't ask for a more terrifying lineup right there.
If you like, you can think of me as the Wicked Witch, while she's the Black Rabbit guiding my steps with every adorable hop.
Stop messing around! Lady Clotilde, please give the order to retreat. There is no need to remain here any longer.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Let's be going.
Reen! Reen!
Elise! Your Highness! Stop! Stop! Bring them back!
Our story is well underway. There will be many obstacles waiting for you, but struggle on and overcome them. And I'm
God,
sure
she's a
that
bitch
eventually
sometimes.
You'll reach the stage where the Azure Chevalier awaits. Don't let me down, Reen Schwarzer.
Won't let it end this way. Hang in there, you two. I'm coming for you. I promise.
And that, I believe, is the end of the prologue. Same time, Krazen Province airspace. So we're not at the end of the prologue yet, but we're getting there. Pentagral, or the Pentagral. Aerial battleship Pentagral. Noble Alliance Forces flagship. Rufus.
Has something wondrous caught your eye?
Well, if it isn't Duke Cayenne and the Azure Chevalier.
You can sense just a teensy tiny bit of contempt in Rufus's voice for them.
Does it not bring you joy to look down upon our land from such great heights? Especially when one considers our victory in the war that rages on it, all but in our grasp.
I'm afraid I have far too much on my mind at the moment to take in such pleasures. But the war is indeed raging on, just as you say. And with every day that passes, I worry more for the people of my father's province caught up in it.
So young, and yet you've already adopted such a delightful perspective. It's clear to me now why your father holds you in such high esteem. Had I a son like you, then I too would take notice of the achievements you've curried in the war thus far.
You flatter me, sir. Green though I may be, I intend to do all in my power to carry out your will as Supreme Commander of the Noble Alliance.
Please, I am Supreme Commander, yes, but I wouldn't permit merely anyone to take the position of Chief of Staff. Rest assured, you have earned my favor. We are both equally burdened to guide this conflict to a swift conclusion, all for the good of the common people who suffer from it. If only they understood the lengths we go to for them.
Some of you do go to said lengths, others do not.
Decided on how we will be proceeding?
At present, 60% of the nation is under our control. But on the other hand, the Imperial Army still has a full 50% of its military might remaining. The key to our victory lies in deciding how best to divide the remaining armored divisions between the East and West.
Excellent. Our Alliance forces have you, as well as the Panzer Soldats. We have General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallace, two of the finest soldiers the provincial armies have ever seen. To say nothing of the Azure Diva and the countless other allies lending us their aid. Our victory is only a matter of time. Wouldn't you agree, Crow?
I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were you. Just so we're on the same page here, Divine Knights aren't omnipotent or anything. Ordine isn't going to be wiping fortresses like Gorelia off the map in an instant the way Crossbell's Ion did. They're not that mind-bogglingly powerful, sorry to say.
Come now, Crow. You're so modest.
They aren't, though.
Well, no matter. We needn't concern ourselves with Crossbell for the present. Gilead Osborne has fallen. No longer will we be plagued by that detestable man and his foolish ideals. However, his loathsome legacy still lives on. This great nation has been filled with undesirable pollutants as a result of him and his followers. Our primary task shall be to wash away the filth and restore Erebonia to its rightful, glorious form, a land ruled by nobles.
As you wish.
You're a tool.
Ah, I nearly forgot. Regarding the other Chevalier, I'm in the midst of pondering if there is a way to get him to join us. And being that you're such a close friend of his, your assistance may be required at some point. Give it some thought, won't you?
Understood.
Such a tool.
You don't think it'll be quite as easy as our friend the Duke does, do you? I can see it written all over your face.
Afraid not. The army isn't the only thing we need to worry about. Not with the RMP and the intelligence division at large. Then there's the fact we couldn't catch the Crimson Wings. Whatever other potential threats piling up on the side. Plus, you know, your brother's out there too. It's way too early to be getting cocky.
My brother is no less a son of the House of Alberea. I'm expecting him to show me the best he can muster. And I don't doubt he'll come at me with everything he's got. But ultimately... unforeseen circumstances are exactly the reason we carry only the finest insurance. Are they not, dear ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, let's be honest, the only two people here that our group has a chance against are Vulcan and Scarlet. The others could all probably one-shot us if they really tried.
You're so right.
Feels kind of overkill having all of us on the same side.
Still, this is how wars are fought.
Whatever, so long as we get to have our fun.
Just don't forget. We're not here for you. We won't be working together forever.
Oh, the fireworks that will spark from our partnership will be ever so beautiful.
God damn you, Blue Blanc, I love your laugh.
Yeah. I guess I can help.
Point taken. I can't see anyone or anything out there having a chance against this group of monsters.
That's the idea. I leave the unseen side of this War of the Lions reenactment in your capable hands. You're up against the Ironbloods, the Crimson Wings, and the Horned Lions.
In other words, the Intelligence Division and the RMP, Prince Olivert and his followers, and the Force Academy students and teachers who got away.
With opponents like that, you need
and
to anything back.
Of course,
Go forth
the
and enjoy your
Imperial
field
Army. Yep. You know what, I let this go out before. If I can skip this, I'm going to skip this. We don't need to see this, I let it play out earlier. And I'll probably let it play out some more every time I start a stream going. But that is the end of the prologue. So let us save at the end. And I'm going to go get a cup of water or something, and then we'll continue. Okay, let's continue. December 1st, Wednesday, departing Ymir.
The scars left on Ymir were fortunately much more shallow than anyone had anticipated. Partly thanks to the fact that the number of assailants was relatively small, there were no fatalities. And the next morning, everyone worked together to clean up the damages and restore the village to its original form. However, my father was heavily wounded, and he had been in a deep sleep ever since. And while we knew his injuries weren't life-threatening, he would still need to be under careful watch for some time. Meanwhile...
Ooh, I got my clothes, my proper clothes.
You're set on leaving now, aren't you?
Excuse me.
I am. I realized that with Dad unconscious, I should probably stay and protect Ymir in his place. Maybe you could even say that I've got a duty to do so as his son. And I've got something else that I need to do. And to me, that takes priority.
If that's your decision, Reem, then I've no intention of stopping you. Like I said when you and Elise first left here to attend Thor's and Saint Astraea, it's a mother's duty to watch over her children and wish them well as they fly the nest.
Mom.
I'll be sure to watch over your father and this village in your absence. Do all that you can to bring Princess Alphen and Elise back safely.
Will do.
Toval, Celine, please, take care of him.
You can count on me. On my honor as a member of the Bracer Guild. I'll do everything in my power to see your request through.
I'd tag along even if he said no. It's about time we went and looked for Emma.
Thanks, you two. I'll be counting on you. Okay, Mom. We'll see you soon.
Take care, and may the goddess watch over you.
Your mom's a strong woman, all right.
She really is. I'll have to do everything I can to bring Elise and Princess Alphen back safely so that I don't let her down. No, I will bring them back.
Guess we can skip the pep talk if you're that fired up, huh? Make sure to try and repay all that support she's given you the next time you swing by here.
Speaking of next time, it's time to go. We're stopping by the valley before leaving, aren't we?
Yeah, I want to see how Valamar's doing. Once we're ready, let's head out.
Alright. You can now use quick travel menu to warp instantly to places. To use quick travel, press the square and select where you want to go. But, let's see, where am I? There's a few things to do in here. First, I want to see if I can go snowboarding, but I don't think I can do that yet. Okay, so I can't go snowboarding yet. Did I get the DLC costumes yet? No. Should I have already got them? I just want to check my Steam. Items, The Legend of Heroes, Treasure Code Steel. Yeah, I've got the casual clothes things, and it's installed, so I guess I'll get it when I get it. And if you can hear the children screaming outside, I apologize, I can't really do anything. Unless they're items that I have to use, which, yes, they are. There we go, that explains that. A costume item for Elisa that lets her dress up as Estelle. And for Reen that lets him dress up as Joshua. The 10th anniversary set containing... So I got the 12 Mishies and an anniversary set cover. New materials, 50, 150. So okay, that'll come in handy. Zerum capsules, those will come in handy. All this junk will come quite in handy. I want to check one more thing in the DLC. See if there was another one I should have got. Where is it? All ride side-alongs, all accessories, all glasses, all arcs covers, unspeakable costumes. I didn't want those, that's why I didn't get that one. Shining Pombates. Okay, so no, there wasn't. Alright. So there we go, now I've got my costumes. The Black Fang. Though they're still not there, except for the Black Fang one. Ah, Reen's Casual 2. There we go. There's Reen Casual 1. What about Toval? He's just got bathing clothes. Right, so places to go, people to see. Right, so let's go to the general store and talk to these fine fellows. He lets you know that we can finally has weapons for us to buy. And that we can upgrade our Arcus, which I'm going to probably fully upgrade Reen right now and blow all that Sepif I just got. And once I do that, you can now synthesize quartz in the Orbital factory. You can now upgrade Orbment slots at the Orbital factory. You can use Sepif to upgrade each of your Orbment 8 slots between levels 0, level 1, and level 2. Upgrading a slot from level 1 lets you set rare quartz in it, while upgrading it to level 2 lets you set super rare quartz into it. In addition, upgrading slots also increases your max EP. You can now customize weapons, while you can exchange Sepif mass for Mirror using the exchange option in shops. Regular elemental Sepif can only be converted into Mirror in Orbital factories. Unlike Sepif masses, which can only be used to convert to Mirror, elemental Sepif has many other uses, such as buying quartz. No, I don't want to talk. I want to slot. You don't really need to upgrade them to level 2 until later into the game, so I'm going to hold off on doing that for the time being. Covers. The Reinford cover. The 10th anniversary cover. Customized weapon. And now we get to inform that Camilla can be used much like Mitch, and allow us to trade items to her to get other items in exchange. You can now trade items, yeah. Trade. I can kneel. Shit, I should have, These pendulums are very useful. but this is particularly useful for that evasion plus 15. Arc Tyrant's Shadow. I am somewhat tempted to get Zemurian Ore Shards. I mean, there's no reason not to buy one. Alright, I may as well put these on Reen. So, have a poison, have a tear, and have information. Right. Oh, I should have also checked to, just regular shop, buy. Nope. Oh, wait. Nope. This guy. Shop. Master Quartz. Megalith. Increases obtained XP. I am actually going to buy that Master Quartz. And I am also going to buy that. And I'm going to equip that. Then I'm going to see if I can customize it, if I have enough monies for it. It doesn't require monies, just U materials. Right, so that's out of the way. Alright, so there's one more person to talk to over at here. He gives us some stuff. Now let's head out of Ymir. Let's go back up to the Ashen Night. Travel to the end of the valley. The story will advance, and it won't be possible to return to Ymir for a while. Take off. Let's get going.
Well, here we are.
Finally getting used to walking on this snow. The Divine Knight's exactly how you left him, too.
Thankfully. It wouldn't have surprised me if Vita had tried messing with him, but he looks just fine.
Speaking of, do you have any idea what she might be after? She knows Valimar is here, but as far as I can tell, she's not interested in stealing or destroying him. For now, anyway.
It's kind of weird when you think about it. He's probably one of the biggest threats to the Noble Alliance.
I've got no idea what goes on in that head of hers. But I'd say that there's a good chance her and the Noble Alliance's goals aren't as perfectly aligned as you might think. And if that's true, whatever she's doing is probably for the benefit of Ouroboros.
You said the Anguis are the top brass in the society, right, Toval? If she's that high up, I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case.
Well, whatever she wants. Can't see it being good news for us. They've been trouble all over the continent in the past. I dread to think what they've got in store here in Erebonia.
But, well, at least we've got time to stop them. Things could have ended a lot worse yesterday if not for Valimar's help. I can't even imagine the ways Ymir would have suffered if we didn't stop that magic knight. I'll need to thank him when he wakes up.
That will not be necessary.
Whoa!
Valimar?
I suppose one night was enough for you to recover a little bit of your mana. Not enough to freely move around, though, I'm guessing.
Correct. Further rest will be required in order to return to full capacity.
Okay. Get as much rest as you need. We'll call on you if anything else happens, okay?
Acknowledged.
Wow, easy enough to communicate with him, huh? Then again, I think that one Gordius-class robot could technically talk too.
Is something wrong?
The Gordius class robots would be the Ion robot that was mentioned earlier. I believe that is a Gordius class robot, along with Ren's Pater Mater is a Gordius class robot.
Oh, no, just thinking.
I sense a change has occurred in your group since I last entered a state of inactivity, confirming the absence of the waveform of one number, assuming that some form of irregularity has occurred.
Wait, is he talking about Elise?
Maybe. He appears to be aware of what's going on around him to an extent.
Valimar, we're gonna be leaving this region for a while. My sister and the princess have been taken away, and we're going to rescue them. Plus, I need to find and reunite with my classmates too. So take this chance to recover as long as you need, okay?
Classmates, I assume that this word refers to those who have aided you in overcoming the trials to become an awakener.
Yeah, is that a big deal or something?
Valimar?
Confirming waveform locations, excluding the Awakener of Azure. The remainder appear to be located in 3 different regions. All vital signs are normal.
Hold up a sec.
Does that mean you know where all of them are?
I see now. Do you remember when you overcame the trial to become Valimar's Awakener? Well, obviously, you weren't alone when you did that. You were with the rest of Class 7. And it sounds like, thanks to them being there with you, they've all been recognized as secondary contractors at the same time.
Oh! So that's how. Please, Valimar, tell me where they all are.
Detecting approximate locations using geographical database. 3 are to the southeast in the Celtic region. 3 are to the northeast in the Nord region. 3 are to the south-southeast in the Legram region. This includes a list of locations of all 9 secondary contractors. All vital signs appear normal.
Yep, that's all of them. That confirms my theory.
They're all okay. They're really okay.
I'm really happy for you. Though I sure wasn't expecting us to get confirmation of their safety quite like this.
Look at you crying away. And you call yourself a man.
Quiet, you.
Oh, come on. You can't pretend you aren't breathing a sigh of relief right along with us. This means Emma's safe too, you know.
Oh, I for one am definitely breathing a sigh of relief. Still, all 3 locations are a ways away from Ymir.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the Noble Alliance has got control of key locations all over the country on top of it all. On the plus side, they're all on the eastern side of the Empire, but getting to them ain't exactly gonna be a walk in Modder Park.
Oh hey, wait! Valimar, can't you use the spirit path?
Affirmative. Doing so would consume all of my current mana power.
Spirit path?
What's that?
It's the name given to a really old means of travel. Using it will allow us to travel instantly to even distant locations.
Seriously?
How?
You know how there are still remnants of animism all across Erebonia, right? Well, places like that are connected to one another by spirit veins. Septium veins, in other words. And Valimar has the ability
Or
to use
dragon
those
veins,
to travel.
if you prefer that term.
Yeah, that's kind of going over my... But basically, you're saying it's like an invisible road that connects places like Legram to here or wherever else?
Exactly. The spirit path can only be used between areas where animism had a hold, though. The other drawback is that taking it will use up what little mana Valimar's been able to recover, which means that until he's recovered enough to travel again, we won't be able to come back here.
I see. Personally, I can't think of any better options. I think we should give it a try.
It sounds worth a shot to me. Now all that's left is to pick which place we should...
Right. Celtic, the Nord Highlands, or Legram. I think Celtic is the closest to here. Maybe we should try heading there first?
Celtic, huh? I'm down. Should make a good test run for this whole spirit path deal.
Should be a freaking breeze.
All decided?
Doubt it.
Come with me, then.
Right. The monument would have ties to animism.
This seems like a good enough spot. Are you both ready?
Ready. Anytime.
Valimar, open the spirit path. Our destination is Celtic. I'll lend you all the support I can, too.
Acknowledged.
Every time I see that long piece in the crotch, it makes me laugh. I mean, I get it's supposed to be like the, like, you know, a piece of armor on a real person's, like, samurai armor sort of deal, but still, it just makes me giggle every time I see it.
Whoa, hey, the ground's glowing.
What's this?
All right, here we go.
This is the spirit path. It's like nothing I've ever felt. It's both cool and warm at the same time. And at the end of this path, some of my classmates are waiting for me. Which ones? I don't know. But I'll find every single one of them. I'll bring us all back together, no matter what it takes.
I really don't understand why he, when he thinks of Eustace, he thinks of him in that one night that they were spent talking together while they were supposed to be sleeping, and they learnt about each other's backstories a bit. Anyway, Act 1, Astronaut Chronicles. Now, this game, unlike Cold Steel 1, which was split into various chapters, is split into various acts, each one having various parts. So you have Act 1, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3, and then you have Intermission, and then Act 2, Part 1, Part 2, and 3. And you have one more that I can't remember the name of, where you take control of some of the characters from Crossbell. So that's an interesting little thing. And then you have the epilogue. Linaria Nature Park. Oh, crack my neck. Feels good. Well, it would be. This place is right in Duke Albarea's territory. These creatures weren't here. There are some areas where the higher elements, time, space, and mirage are present. Monsters in such areas can be strong or weak to these elements, and their time, space, and mirage arts are amplified. Furthermore, a number of special AT bonuses, which demand caution, are present in battle, such as Death, Vanish, and others. This is a special orbment charging station. Inspecting it will allow you to customize weapons and synthesize quartz, in addition to recovering HP and EP. I'm actually going to get an attack quartz if I can, an attack 1. Can I get an impede 1 and an action 1? And if I can get a speed or leg breaker. Is leg breaker what I want? No, I want speed breaker. Speed breaker is not there. Unfortunate. Impede. Action. Oh, I already have an attack 1.
Now's our chance. Let's move. Huh.
A large insect monster with a horn resembling a blade uses it to forcefully shatter foes.
I'm up. Try this. Fire!
Here I go.
Sorry. Flame impact.
Burn to ash. Fall.
Sure thing.
Here I go. That's that. Let's keep moving.
I want to check something about the information quartz. Allows you to see data of enemies yet to be analyzed, so it doesn't do it for you. But okay.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Let's get him. My turn.
Battlescope.
Sure thing.
A strange life form from another world can drain large amounts of HP, EP, and CP, making it a difficult foe.
Disactivate. Here you go.
My turn.
Arc slash.
Ready? My. That's that. Let's keep moving. Let's get him. Let's move.
Jail.
Jail. Now.
I'm up. Ready to go. Sorry, that's it for you.
Yeah, I don't think you're sorry.
Oh, chest. I wonder
I
what's
don't
inside.
think you're sorry at all. Stone brooch. Insular tape.
Here I go.
Battlescope.
I'm up.
A floating spore creature from another world. Those who touch it turn to stone.
My turn.
Oh, okay.
Sure thing. Now, all right.
You want to do that?
Understood.
Excuse me.
You nailed it, Reem.
Thanks. That was all you.
Mirage. 100 Sepith mass. That's like 2,000 mirror right there.
Let's get him. My turn.
Gale.
Gale. Now. Sure thing. Try this.
Sphere break.
My turn. Sure thing.
They said they increased people's dodge chance, both allies and enemies, but you really feel it in the early game.
Thanks. That was all you.
I did it.
Stimulant there. Tear bomb.
Oh, I could.
Already caught one of these. No, wait, no, I haven't.
Caught one. Caught one.
Ooh. I'm not sure if I've caught one of these. I think I did earlier. But then again...
Caught one.
Nope, yep, first time I caught that. That's 5 out of 24. Tear bomb. Alright. I caught 2 things there, I'll leave it at that.
We aren't planning to take that monster on, are we?
Oh yeah, we are, big boy.
Station. Here I go.
Battle scope, buddy.
Sure thing.
A primate that dwells in the forest. Its blows are so powerful that they knock the recipient unconscious. Gaudy Chief.
Here you go. My turn. Disactivate.
Yeah, we already saw it. I just want to kill this thing.
Whew. That's that.
And a red beast flesh, which I already have 99 of. On that note, I cannot make any salt onigiri. Mirage Sepith 20.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Citrus bottle.
Oh, is that a stream?
This way should lead to the exit.
Let's move. Sure thing. Disactivate. Here you go.
You know what Fireball looks like.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Togo's almost got a level. You know what, let's just run into the two-chained battle.
Let's take him out. Let's move. Sure thing. Let's move.
Arc slash. Missed one.
I'm up.
Sphere.
Try this.
Sphere break.
Let's move. I'm up. My turn. And more. Let's move.
Sure thing. Here I go. Sure thing.
How did I do it?
That's that.
12 you got a level.
Looking good.
Ain't you?
Oh, a chest. I wonder what's inside.
And into a battle chest.
Enemy sighted.
Enjoy.
Let's take 'em out. Here I go. Ha! Now's our chance. Gotcha. Sure thing. Try this. Fire! Let's move. Second form. Gale! Now's our chance. Now's our chance. Understood. I'm up. Try. Let's move. My turn.
Leaf cutter. Probably shouldn't have skipped through that so much. I've got a bad habit of doing that. Scepter. Nice. That is the... Scepter is the obtain more... no. Obtain Sepith from attacks and crafts, yeah. I think I'm gonna put Megalith on Machias.
Right. Let's move. Second. Now's our chance. Gotcha. Ready to go. Try.
Sorry. That's it for you.
Get a nice breeze from outside. Right. So, down and around. No. I already fought one of you. I'm not gonna bother fighting more.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
HP 1. Hundred of each Sepith.
We aren't planning to take that monster
No,
on, are
no,
we?
we are not. Ah, crap baskets. Here he is again. This old friend. Warring Baboon, Grunojo. Roger. Turvo and Reen can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. About Overdrive. Overdrive is an ability triggered during battles that boosts the power of Arcus combat links. It restores EP, HP, and CP, and clears all status abnormalities for both the characters who activate with their partner. While in this state, they can act uninterrupted for 3 consecutive turns, and all attacks and crafts performed will unbalance enemies. In addition, all arts can be cast instantly. And you get a little bit of it. You get a little bit of that little orb every turn.
Here goes!
Overdrive!
Overdrive!
Can he be burned? Not really.
Burn to ash! Fall! Now! Gotcha!
Sure thing. Try this. Fire!
Here I go.
It said all arts and crafts on balance. I mean, all crafts on balance. It lied to me.
Now! Gotcha! My turn. Yeah!
Ruler of Linaria Nature Park. It attacks those who enter its territory, smashes all who oppose it to pieces. Ooh.
My turn. All right,
Motivate.
let's do this. I'm up.
Double strike.
1, 2. Now.
Better not sue.
Let's get him. Understood. Let's move.
Please stop increasing your strength and defense. I do not like it.
Ready to go.
Okay, good. That deals a good chunk of damage. That hurts.
Cheers. Sure thing. Activate. Ready to go. Sure thing.
Thanks. Here I go. Yeah.
I'm up.
Let's move.
I'm up.
Let's move. All right.
I'm up. Activate.
Here I go. All right.
Sure thing.
Bless me. Sneeze.
Here you go. I'm up. 1, 2. Now.
Got you. Here I go. Ah! Let's move.
Ha! Ready to go. 1, 2. Guess I pushed my luck.
Here I go.
Oh, that was a biggin.
Cheers.
My turn.
Autumn Leaf Cutter.
Ready to go. You're off balance.
Got you. My turn.
Firebolt.
Activate.
Ready to go.
Airstrike should do the trick.
There you go.
There we go.
Phew. That's that.
Also, yeah, winning battles also gets you back more of your burst bar, as well as dealing, taking damage, using items. Basically, anything in combat brings it back. About Overdrive. Overdrive provides many advantages during battle, making it a powerful asset if used correctly. 1. Once activated, both members recover 30% of their HP and EP, and 30% of their CP, along with being cured of all abnormalities. 2. 3 continuous turns are provided upon activation, in which all attacks and crafts are guaranteed to unbalance enemies. 3. All arts will be cast instantly and immediately. Yeah, whatever. I already know how we get back Overdrive Gauge. You do stuff. Something is happening in Erebonia, but only God knows what that something is. Alright. New materials, water sepith. Not a fishing spot anymore. To the farmhouse. Can't pull my sword out here. Read inquires about the state of things in Celtic over the past month. It's hot in here. This fan doesn't really do much. I'm just gonna give everyone to talk to again. Right.
Let's get him. Let's move. Disactivate. I'm up. Now, got you. Huh. Let's move.
Evil Crow, an unpleasant bird with a distinctive but large beak. He has a ferocious appetite, swallowing small creatures whole. Piercing seems to be its weakness. My cat seems to want food, regardless of the fact that I've already fed him today.
Sure thing. Here I go.
Okay, stop dodging, start getting hit.
Sorry, that's it for you.
1 sec, people. BRB. Back, though I don't know how long I'll be on for. Is I have to do some cleaning around the house, it seems. And depending on how long this chapter may take, I may just decide to go off early.
Let's. My turn. Marcus, I'm up. 1, 2. Now. Got. Let's move.
King Dragonfly, a large dragonfly monster that flies around near fields, exposed of venomous liquid from an organ in its body.
Ready to go. 1, 2. They're off balance.
You nailed it, Reen.
Thanks.
One chest containing celestial bomb.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's
2
inside.
chests containing white glasses. Actually, you know what? I am actually gonna go off and clean once this cutscene's over. I'll probably be back on tonight. I want to finish Chapter 2 today before I go to bed, so I'll probably be back. I also want to get some food in my belly. Alright. So I'm going to save. And then I'm going to be heading off. Thank you for watching me. As always, if you like what I'm doing, please give me a follow on Twitch, Twitter, jump onto my YouTube, give me a subscribe. I try to upload everything I do and put it on there at some point before it gets removed from Twitch. Anyway, I'll be back later, so have a good one, everyone.